Hi everyone, this is Ravi. Welcome back to Katalon Studio Automation Tool Beginners Tutorial. So I have already published 18 YouTube videos covering different concepts of Katalon Studio Automation Tool. Okay, in my previous lesson, I have explained you how can we handle the alert pop-up dialog boxes, different types of alert pop-up dialog boxes. Okay, how can we automate the test cases where you need to handle the pop-up dialog boxes, right? That's what I covered. Okay, so I would recommend you guys to go through that video. Okay, and this is our lesson 19, where I'm going to teach you how can we handle the frames and the iframes. Okay, so if you are using any website, okay, if you are automating any test cases that involves with the frames and iframe pages or objects which are related to frames and iframes, you need to handle in a different way to automate the test cases. Okay, that is what I'm going to teach you. How can we handle frames and iframes related objects by using Katalon? Okay, please do subscribe to the channel, click on bell icon. You'll receive notifications whenever I publish more videos. Thank you. Okay, so if you see on the screen, handling frames and iframes, right? If you see on the screen, there are two links that I have pasted. The first one is W3 Schools, okay? That is a free website where you can access different types of frames. And also there is another website, selenium.dev, okay? So this is one website which I'm gonna use in showing some of the examples to handle the iframes, the objects related to iframes. Okay, so basically by using Katalon, when you are recording or when you are recording a test, right? So basically the iframes, or when you are automating a test cases, you need to handle the iframes in a different way. Okay, what kind of methods that we need to use in automating the test cases that are interacting with the iframes? That's what I'm going to teach you by using Katalon automation tool. Okay, so now let's jump onto the system and see how can we perform automation which involves frames or iframes. Okay, so this is my Katalon. Okay, so to understand the frames and iframes, right? So we have a couple of websites. I have already showed you in the slide. So these two are the links. I'm gonna paste it into description. Okay, so if you go to this W3 schools, so this is what one page where you can see this is your frame. It's basically iframe. If you right click here, and you should see view frame source, that means you have a frame on this page. Okay, and if you click on inspect, right, if you click on inspect, let's see, if you see here, this is your iframe. Let's go here. See here, this is your iframe. You have this entire iframe. Under iframe you have text called this page does not display. Okay, and there is another URL which is related to let's see, give me a minute. So there is another URL which is this one. Okay, this is selenium.dev. Okay, this is another URL. So if you see here, if I just go here and then right click and see view page, view frame source, right? That means there is a frame in this page also. Let's inspect this. If I inspect this, right, there are three different frames I can find out here. Okay, let's see here. If you go to the top, see this is one iframe. Let's minimize this. And then under this, again, this is another iframe, right? First iframe, this one, second iframe, first and second iframe, and the third iframe is this. This is another iframe. 1, 2, 3. You see, whenever I hover, it is actually, right? These are all the iframes. Under this iframe, they defined all the links. Okay, see here, all the links, whatever the links you are seeing here, These are all the different links that they defined, right? Now, to handle the locators that are actually located under a iframe, so that needs to be handled in a different way. Okay, how are we going to handle? Let me show you example with Katalon. Okay, so first let's copy this URL here. Copy this URL. Okay, let's create a new test case. Right click, click on new and create new folder first. Frames. Under this frames, let me create a new test case. iFrames TC01. Okay, this is my new test case. So I'm gonna add, instead of recording, I'm gonna add each and every step. Okay, first add open browser. Just type in, you will get keyword open browser, and then add, next navigate to URL. What is the URL? My URL is, double click and paste the URL. This is my URL, and then you need to click on one of the link here. Let's say I want to click on here, click on this link. So for that, let me do one thing. Let me use object spy web. Okay, click on spy web, and this is the URL, and start recording. Okay, so now let's add this. I want to add probably this link. Okay, just to add, what you need to do, you just need to, let's click on this. Okay, alt tilt, so that will capture your element. If you see here, this is my link locator, and this is the XPath. Okay, let me copy this XPath. Copy this XPath. Okay, I don't want to basically add this entire. If you see here, this object is under this frame, iframe, because Katalon is already capturing the iframe. I don't want to take that approach. I mean that approach. Let's say I want to capture this locator, and let's close this. Okay, so now here I need to click on this link, right? For that, add, so before adding a step, first I need to add object. Okay, right click, click on new, let's say frames locators. Okay, I'm creating a new folder, and now I'm going to add a new object here, test object. What is the object? iframe link, which present in the link, which present in the iframe, correct? Let's click OK, and here this is the XPath that I just copied. Okay, now save this, save. So this is the link that I want to click. Okay, let's go back to your test case again. Okay, so now here I want to click, I want to perform a click function. Click, right? What object? I want to click this link. Okay, just now I added the link here. Okay, in the object repository, drag and drop here. Okay, and then close the browser, close browser. So now let's run this and see whether it's going to work or not. Okay, click on run Chrome. Okay, what happens, we'll see. Because we have actually directly using the link property to locate the link. Okay, the script might fail. Okay, it might not be able to locate the link because that link is located under iframe. Okay, it's opening the web browser. Okay, it opened the browser. Now it waits for, because now it is trying to locate the link. Which link? This link. But it's not going to identify the link because we have not handled the iframes properly. Okay, okay, so it will fail. Okay, let's wait for this. It tries for a couple of minutes and then it's going to fail. Okay, yeah, it's failed. If you see here, unable to find the locator. right? Why? Because we are not referring to the iframe. Okay, how can we handle this? Okay, if you go to your web, earlier I already explained you if you go to the keywords in my previous session, I explained this one. Okay, under keywords, under built-in keywords, okay, web UI keywords, you have a folder called frame. Under this frame you have switch to frame keyword. Okay, so let's add this step here, switch to frame keyword. Okay, just move up. Before I actually clicking on link, I need to switch to the frame. What frame? This is the frame. Okay, what is this frame? Let's inspect this. If you see here, this is our frame. This is our iframe. What is the name of iframe? This is the name of iframe, right? So to locate that, let's use my Chrome path. Okay, this is one add-in that is available for Chrome. Okay, this is the Chrome path. I want to, let's say, forward slash, sorry, iframe, and then at the rate name, I'm using the name property, equal to, what is that name? Sorry, Control Z. What is the name? Name is this one. This is the wire. So if you see, the iframe name is this. Okay, copy this and paste it here. Okay, this is my, if I click enter, see, it is matching one element and it is highlighting. If you see, it is highlighting in the green color, right? This frame is highlighting, this entire iframe is highlighting. Okay, so that means one match found. I can copy this. Now I want to add this frame to my object repository. We added the link, this link, but I want to add this frame also. Right click, click on new, test object, iframe, click OK. Once you click OK, and then select XPath and paste the locator that we created. Okay, and now save this, save it. Okay, so now let's go back to the test case. Here, before I click to the link, I'm actually switching to the frame. What frame? Just now I added. This is the frame locator, right? Drag and drop here. And then just add 2 seconds. Now if I execute this test case, I should be able to click the link successfully. Let's run this. Okay, let's run this. So if you see, when I'm running this, so it's going to open the Chrome. So once it opens the Chrome, now it should actually successfully click on the link. See, done. That means it's clicked on the link. It's clicked on the link. So let me add one wait message here. Okay, delay. Let me add a delay so that you can easily watch. 4 seconds of delay. Click OK. And also let me add maximize window. Okay, so now let's run again. I just want to show you whether it's clicked or not. Okay, okay, so it's now opening the Chrome browser, right? It maximizes the window. See, done. It's clicked on this link, that's why it is appeared, this one appeared. Okay, so now everything is successful. Let's say if I remove this again, let me show you, it should fail, right? Because we are not switching to the frame. So before that, let me create another test case. Okay, under frames, let's create another test case. Now let's record the actions. Okay, let's create iframes tc02. Okay, this time we are going to record. Okay, click OK. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to record the session. Okay, let's record this, and then this is my URL. Let's use Chrome. So it is opening. Okay, it's opened, and then click on this link. Done. And then close the browser. See all the steps we are doing here. Okay, and then save the script. So let's create uh, page overview. That's okay. Let's create a new folder, frames 01. Okay, click OK. So now if you see here, now if I run this, right, if I run this, this should successfully, I mean, let's see if it's going to be success or not. Okay, let's run this. It's opening the Chrome. Because we have not handled any frames here, we just clicked on link, but this time we recorded. So what happens, we'll see. So it's open, and then it's clicked. It's successful. How? So if you see, when I am recording the session with Katalon, what does Katalon do? If you go to this object, okay, if I go to this object link, if you see here, I can see a parent iframe here, a parent iframe. So that means this particular link is already mapped to a parent iframe. Okay, that's the reason it's working. Let me go back to my previous test case again, the previous test case that we created manually. Okay, and let me tell you that. Okay, let me show you that. Okay, if I go to this link, I do not have a parent iframe. That's the reason we are actually first switching to the frame, right? Okay, and then we are handling this. Okay, let me remove this switch to frame. Okay, let me delete, let me remove this, and let me handle in a different way. Okay, let me remove this. Now if I run this, right, it will not work because I'm not handling the frame. Let's run this and let me show you. Okay, either you have to handle the frame in the step, or you need to handle the frame at object repository level. Both the ways you can do. Okay, so now it's waiting. It's not gonna click on the link. It's gonna throw error message. See, it waits for probably like 3-4 times. It will try, and then it's gonna throw error message. Okay, so now let me stop the execution. Okay, let's stop the execution. So now how can I can handle in a different way. Let's open the object, the link object here. I want to, this is my iframe, correct? This is my iframe, correct? So now I want to, for this link, I want to add a parent iframe. How? You select parent iframe. Now browse this and select the iframe that we added. Okay. See, if you see frames locator, see this is my iframe, right? This is my iframe that I added earlier. Okay. I'm gonna tie that parent iframe to this object, and then now save it. Let's save this now. Okay, now if I open this again, let me open this again. Now you can see there is a parent iframe tied to your actual link, correct? Now if I run this test case again without switching to the frame, now it should be successful. Let's run this. See, it is now opening the browser. Yes, it maximizes. It should now click. Yes, it's clicked on the link. That's the formula. Okay, so now you understand, right, how to handle the frames or iframes. See, basically iframes and frames are more or less similar. Okay, all these frames are actually defined under frame sets. Okay, all these frames are defined under frame sets. Let me just show you again. Okay, so if you see, As I told you, let's inspect this. See, these links are defined under frames, right? And these frames are defined under frame sets. Okay, so basically, these are all the concepts that we use for handling the frames and iframes. Okay, frames and iframes more or less same. There is no difference, but I mean there is a difference. But only thing is, Katalon can handle in the same way how do we handle iframes. Okay, frames can also handle in the same way how we handle iframes. Okay, hope you all understand the concept. Okay, so if you have any queries, you can provide comments in the comment box. I'll try to respond to your queries. Thank you. Hope you all understand the concepts of how to handle frames and iframes by using Katalon automation tool. Please do subscribe to the channel, click on bell icon. You'll receive notifications whenever I publish more videos. Thank you.